lot of the times, a lot of us will say we're not competitive, but at the end of the day, we're competing against ourselves. If I'm happy with how I ride, anywhere I'm at, it's all that matters.
So Peraza's coming up next, gold medalist dirt in Austin, Texas, 2016. Here he goes.
Oh, that was huge on that first set. Oh, that was a beautiful trick. 360 downside tailwind. Oh no, Kevin is out of bounds.
Out the back too.
Oh, he went under.
Hello, I'm Kevin Peraza. I'm 24 years old and I'm from Tucson, Arizona. Mom and Dad, they moved from Mexico when they got married. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Tucson, so it's always good to love where you're from. My older brother David and I got into racing really young. I would say I was about 5 or 6.
Nice.
I always loved racing, but there was always like all these rules that told me what I couldn't do and what I shouldn't do, you know. And sometimes I'd go to the racetrack and I just want to manual around and do dumb things and do tricks.
Welcome to Tucson.
We used to come down this way. There's like the sports complex park over here. Is like it's open to the public all the time now, but it's just crazy. Like there's just like an open racetrack over here with like pump tracks and stuff. But I did baseball for like 3-4 years, like Little League. And so my mom would drop me off after school in front of the baseball, like in front of the racetrack, there's a baseball field. So she'd drop me off and then go to work, and then I'd play baseball for like 2-3 hours. And then she'd bring my bike down and then I'd go to the racetrack right after. I'd read magazines daily. I read everything about every rider that I looked up to, you know, watched countless BMX video parts and DVDs. It was never like, oh, I want to turn pro and be sponsored. It was just like, well, I'd love to be able to meet those guys and like, I could do that as well. You don't go to your local basketball court and run into your favorite NBA player. It just doesn't happen. Just more laid back as far as other sports are, you know. Certain friends, you know, don't even see their brothers because their brothers play other sports or because they do other things or they're in college or they have a full-time job, and obviously they don't share the same passion. So when I go home and get to ride with my brothers, I'm never alone, which is pretty incredible, man. I'm so lucky.
Oh, 114. Too hot.
As far as the BMX scene in Tucson, Noe has always been one of those real good friends that, you know, loved BMX.
Yep. Chilling.
I'd go in there and sit there for an hour or two reading magazines. Magazines were like $6-7, so I never bought them. I would just sit there for an hour and just read them.
Yeah, we just wanted to cruise by and say what's good real quick. Yeah, it's cool. It's just rad, little things. It's my storage.
Just basically a friend that believed in me, man, and believed in the scene and what we could do.
Yeah, it's epic, bro. It's so sick. Yeah, growing up when I couldn't afford like parts, he would always like flow me parts or like just the little things where it was like I'd go in for like tubes and tires and he'd throw me some grips and a brand new seat and like just always showed me love, believed in me, and like, yeah, he gave me like one of my first like real like custom built wheel sets when I was going to my first pro contest like back in 2012, 2013, and yeah, just keep it real. It's cool. I don't know what to do.
Now, everything that we do now in BMX with Tucson, we try to give back and help him grow with the bike shop.
We love spending time like traveling, but then again, I definitely love hanging out with him off the BMX scene too.
Yeah, I think with traveling and being away from home all the time, I have a very small circle of friends locally, so I always try to link up with them whenever I can, whether it's grab a coffee or to have a barbecue, so it's always a thing. I'm a big fatty on the inside, I love food.
And every time he's like in town, they try to do as much as they can.
You know how it is, bro. Make yourself at home, bro.
We've always struggled with having places to ride. Ian, the owner of Premises Skate Park, tried fighting that with the city hall and everyone that was supporting the scene, and basically told them, like, you want to have a skate park, you make it yourself. So Premises Skate Park is now our second home.
If I'm not packing, someone else is packing to go on a trip or coming back from a trip. It's pretty awesome. I still live at home, trying to move out. Little brothers drive me crazy. Officially 46 flights before today's flight. I would hit the 50 after this weekend, and then, yeah, keep going.
I'm definitely really lucky to like get to travel the world with him.
Getting to take her on trips is pretty awesome. You know, we definitely go out of our way to do a bunch of cool activities and take cool photos, go to cool spots. There you go.
Oh my God.
Having that relationship with her as my best friend, as my girlfriend, as now my fiance is super cool. You know, we're growing together, we're learning together, we're traveling together, and it's cool, yeah. It's very, very awesome.
My stomach hurts.
It was awesome.
So good, worth it.
Inside the US Bank Stadium.
We're in Minneapolis right now for X Games. I would say it's one of the most anticipated events of the year for a lot of athletes. You know, we're in the stadium, the lights are beaming down, the music, the announcers, everything, sharing that stage with all these other incredible athletes in different events, man. It's crazy.
Yeah! It's just about watching him for like 5 minutes and you'll get it, like he's really enjoying it.
Basically, you know, if I'm feeling healthy and I'm strong and I'm peacefully happy, then I'll do the best I can, win or lose. I think just being here is already winning. And half my family's out here right now, so I feel at home. It's pretty cool. It's always hard, mentally hard. Doing the run that I had planned, regardless win or lose an event, you know, you can learn from it and grow from it. And I see a lot of guys really beating themselves up over it. You know, and to really just enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Always be positive with everyone around you, you know, and I promise you that relationship in life will take you far.